Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people to freely assemble and petition the government for a redress of their grievances. It's the First Amendment. It's all that matters.
Folks, I don't even write some of this stuff myself, but update. South Carolina. Voter ID rejected by Justice Department. Wait a minute. South Carolina, we're independent states. We get to make up our own laws. The federal government only supersedes us, when our country's under attack, so all the countries join together, but they want to make a law. So you have to have an ID card to vote. Let's see. You have the ID to buy beer. You have the ID to purchase something at a store. When you go to the library, you have to have an ID. But to vote, one of the most important things, mind you, that can have an everlasting effect on you and me, you don't need one. Why? Because they want to be able to, Democrats for years have been using the voter ID thing as a scam to get votes. They have dead people vote. They have people that don't vote their way. They buy sandwiches and burp and, change people's diapers to get the vote. But in Connecticut, 4 congressmen involved in voter scandals. Like I said, dead people voting, people that are on vacation voting, that never really ever put their vote in. So we got big, major scandals. Did I mention Acorn? Acorn, an organization designed solely for voter fraud. Solely. I said it, too bad. You know what else? Acorn, we defunded them because we found out how corrupt they were. All they did was change their name in the Obama administration, pumping the money back because he wants Mickey Mouse and Daffy Duck to vote for him. You know what, too? Folks, what's this stuff about Michelle? The other day she told me that I should eat healthy and I should have arugula and all this kind of stuff. In the meantime, she's got Porky Pig's tail hanging out of her mouth. How do I know? I saw it wiggling. Hey, you know what? Daffy Duck, she made a guest appearance on iCarly. She was dancing. You know what? She didn't have the usual suspects photographing. I saw that giant butt of hers and those red pants. I thought it was a tent sale. But anyway, she was going to do a guesting on the Looney Tunes, but the people over at Looney Tunes are afraid she'd eat them. Okay, let's get back to business. Castellano has got a dry palate because there's plenty to say.
Didn't they have undercover pimps go into Acorn and they're bringing in prostitutes?
Yeah, undercover pimps. And what happens? What did Acorn get to do? Well, instead of saying, "What? Are you crazy? I'm sorry, we can't talk about that." Well, maybe if you do it this way and you bring them in and you don't mention that and you do this, you could do this. And let me give you a little advice about taxes, how you don't have to pay taxes on it. That's Acorn. Yes, Acorn. Folks, check the facts. Don't listen to MSNBC, some goof on there that nobody listens to, or CNN, the Communist News Network, and they'll say, "Oh, yes." No. Real fact of the matter is, it would be great. Would be great if your son or daughter didn't steal. Excuse me, I got to try to have manners here. I know, my mom's watching. I know she probably doesn't watch because she's not happy with me sometimes. She wants me to be nice to everybody, but Castellano isn't politically correct. I'm sorry, I fight back. So, what you normal people see every single day, you hear the mainstream media give their version of what happens. They lie to you. They don't care. They want this guy no matter what. You know why? They want pot legalized. I know some of you people might say, oh, what's the big thing? Okay. Guys want to smoke pot? Go ahead. Have a good time. Don't drive the car, though. Because I'm going with my young son in the car, right? And you're going, oh, man, don't. Oh, boom, boom. And you slam in the side of me and my son dies.
Yeah.
I don't like that too much.
They're high.
Okay.
They're high.
You want to get high? You want to go in your basement? You want to go in your garage? You want to go in your porch? You want to stay home at night and you want to watch TV? You want to watch the Three Stooges, whatever? Have a good time. Castellano's got no problem with it. But, well, we should decriminalize it. We should do this. All drugs are there. Listen, how good is that doing? They give needles to junkies. Here, so you guys don't get AIDS. Let them catch AIDS. I don't care anymore. I go to the emergency room and what do I see? I see old people trying to grab on to life. They want to live one more day. They worked hard all their life, and they can't get the proper attention they need. You know why? I'm broke. Oh, we go to emergency. Can you give me some Valium? Oh, I'm in pain. Can I have some Vicodin? Can I have some Oxycontin? I'm in pain. Okay, you ready? Go out. Go back as business as usual. Just, look at that poor guy homeless. You don't have to be homeless in Rochester. You don't have to be homeless in New York. You don't have to be homeless in any part of the United States. You choose to be homeless. Why? Well, one, stop being politically correct. A lot of these people are nuts. Throw them in some kind of institution. Get them straightened out, help them out. No. Oh, if they're a bum, they're allowed to sleep on the street and defecate and urinate. It's fine. Business as usual for them. No. I want to go to a park. I want to go someplace and I don't want to see people that don't care to take care of themselves. They don't want to take care of themselves? Let them go to some island. That's a Castellano thing. Castellano, you sound like you're a little extreme. You know what? I'm fed up. I'm fed up with the same people in emergency time and again. I'm fed up with my tax dollars going to pay for these people, and they don't want help. They don't care. They don't want to go to rehab. It's like somebody, I hurt my back, and I got addicted to pain medication, and I need to keep on going. No. They want to get high. They want to party. They don't want to wash. But they want to lie to you and tell them they're broke when they get a welfare check. They want to tell you they're broke. They're starving, they're hungry, and you give them money, and they go out and buy liquor or drugs. Castellano, if there's really a hungry person, like you could see in so many of these countries with their stomachs sucked in and they're really hungry, Castellano will do more than buy him a few meals. Castellano would support him. But I see the lies and I despise it. How they pry. Guys hold them sign, homeless. We'll work for money. They won't work for money. They don't want to work. They want you to give them free handouts. Look, I just did a good thing. And then I see them over in the corner buying drugs from somebody or buying alcohol.
Can I borrow 90 cents, remember?
Yeah, today. Can I borrow 90 cents? The guy, yeah, buddy, could you spare a quarter? I got my charge card with me, buddy. You want to borrow 90 cents for what? When am I going to see you again? Castellano gives a ton to charity. And I don't want no pat on the back. But you know what? Castellano's not going to, I'm not going to endorse your habit. If you want to help, Castellano will help you. If there's some organization that helps and stops and is good at stopping drug addicts, Castellano will support them. But if you're a drug addict and you want $10 to get your next bag of heroin, go look for somebody else. Castellano's not a stooge. No more. You want a sandwich? Castellano will buy you one. You want $5 to buy a sandwich and go buy alcohol? Too bad. You're not getting a penny. Castellano draws the line, and I draw it in the sand because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the lies. I'm sick of you people having babies. Castellano, I'm making good money now, folks. In the old days, Castellano said, you know what? I'd like to have a kid, but I really don't have enough money. I'd like to get a nice house first. You know, a nice, safe place to live. You know, I don't have the money. So I save, I eat dollar TV dinners. I'm not making this stuff up. I go to Burger King, buy one Whopper, get one free coupon. Sure. I eat one, I save the one. I return cans because I think I'm doing something for the environment because I'm all for a clean environment. I'm not all for the lying global warming crap, but I'm all for a clean environment. So I wash my cans. When I bring cans to the grocery store, they're washed. And they're clean in the bag. And I put them through, not like diseases and stuff that people find, and they're searching through your garbage pails, and I'd like to invite them over to the Y to take a shower or something like that, but you know what? They choose it. These people are the same people you see in drinking alcohol. What am I saying, Castellano? I'm saying is, folks, reality. Reality's reality. You can't. It'd be great if all the stuff, you know what? If they only had a little help, they'd be different. I've tried to help so many people. Some people don't want to be helped. They'll drag you down. Castellano's been known to have a bad time now and then, or a bad temper. Why? Because of Castellano? No, I'm a happy guy. It's because I help, and I help, and I help. And some people you can't help. No matter how good you treat them, no matter what you do for them, they can't be helped. So you can't save the world. Just realize you can let the world drag you down, or you survive. So now you survive? These drug addicts want to keep on doing their drugs time and again. I'm not talking about one time they had a problem with it. Time and again, let them to go to some rinky-dink hospital where they got the doctors with the lowest grades. Let them, because they don't care about their life, let them get that treatment. I don't want them to get first-class treatment. I don't want my dad that died in a hospital, okay, of cancer. And every time he got sick, he had to go to the emergency, and he was there for 3 days in triage. For what? Because you got drug addicts in there taking up all the space because they could come down from their high. No more. You know what I want these people to do? Put them on an island. You know what? I sound like one of those crazy Ku Klux Klan guys. I'm not, but I'm sick and tired of the diseases they spread. Let's use it safe sex. Who cares about safe sex? I'm high. Listen, you insects, stop devouring the world. People, if they want to get high, send them to Liberia. I don't care about them. I don't want to see them. I don't care. If they're to the point where they don't care about themselves, let them go and take care of themselves. You know what? You guys want all kinds of rights. Well, why can't we do this? Yeah, you can. Let's get a big cruise ships. Let them have and enjoy themselves on the way down. Here, guys, everything you want. Drop them off at the island and let them do anything they want. But don't spread your diseases to my family. Don't occupy the space in an emergency room, because if you don't care about yourself, I care. If my heart starts beating too fast, I go over and get checked up. If I'm eating too much salt, I lower my salt. I listen because I'd like to live. You don't care. Next high. Oh, Rick, you're talking about addicts. That's right. An addict, if they want help, I'll give it to them. Or I'll lead them in the right direction. If they don't want help, get the hell out of here, because I don't care anymore. You're dragging us down. We're bankrupt. You're watching the Rick Castellano show. Let me toast myself because I love everything I'm saying. I held it back. Okay. Folks, Castellano's not just a negative guy all the time. What do you like, Castellano? Well, I'm glad you asked. What do I like? You hear Castellano say he's frugal? Banquet dinners. 5 for $5. What do you do, Castellano? Truth? Buy 5 for $5 banquet dinners. So I get heat one up in the microwave, 3 minutes. 2 slices of whole wheat bread. Put the slice down there. After the dinner's done, first I cook it 3 minutes. Stir the mashed potatoes a little bit. Cook it another 30 seconds. Then I get the dinner and I dump the turkey over the bread first. Put a little sauce on there. Put the peas, mashed potatoes. Put the top piece of bread there and pour the gravy all over the top. Can of Diet Coke. What do? I indulge. I eat it. I drink the whole can of Coke because I really don't usually drink too much. Diet Coke. Not Diet Ginger Ale. With lunch and dinner, I have Diet Coke. Diet Coke. I feel full. Meal probably cost me under $1.50, $1.55. That's what I have for a meal. Why? Is that what you love, Castellano? No. Castellano's trying to save his money so I can go on vacations to nice places, so I could buy a nice house, so I could buy a nice car. So I know how. I know what to do. I know how to be frugal when I have to. But, little known secret, Castellano, spending a couple more dollars. Why? It's actually more food.
Way more food.
One of my favorite places in Rochester, Lorraine's. Mr. Producer, what is the exact title of this business?
Lorraine's Lunch Basket, it used to be called, but Lorraine's.
Lorraine's. She makes the best heat up dinners, TV dinners. They're not TV. These things are good. Exotic, gourmet. And that's exactly what they are. Folks, I'm going to see how much this weighs. This weighs 21 ounces. You'll never get a TV dinner like that. I heat it up in 3 minutes. I have exotic. This is baked ziti, this one right here. They got chicken parm. They have all kinds of stuff. This baked ziti, it's got Parmesan cheese, this thick on top of it. A lot of sauce, a lot of macaroni. And Castellano's got a little Italian blood in him. This fills me up. And you know what? I don't drink the whole 12-ounce diet pop with this because it's more than fills me up. But you know what? Couple dollars more and Castellano's eating gourmet. So this is with the big CD. They have better stuff. They have chicken parm. They have veal parm, herb chicken, everything. But folks, very inexpensive, very exotic, very delicious. You know what? I think you're going to see Castellano eating a lot more of this because it's time to get big again because the election's just around the block. Who else does Castellano frequent? Burger King. Can't be buy one Whopper, get one free deal, or the coupons in the mail. McDonald's, as me and my son call it, McFlugels. Why do you say, no, they're great. They treat me great there. And Arby's.
No.
We go there because the producer wants to eat lobster. Like tonight, I got to take him out for steak. Was it Dominicos? We're going there only because I got gift cards for leftover from Christmas. Great food. My son loves the bread, macaroni, and he loves steak. Except if I didn't have gift cards, I'd be crying about the price. As a matter of fact, I'm crying about the person I got to eat dinner with, the producer. I make him wear a bag over his head so I don't lose my appetite. All right, some of the other places I like to frequent. Wegmans. Where else could you go and get a chicken for $4.99? Lemon herb chicken, garlic chicken. Castellano didn't drink it because...
Donuts.
Donuts. I go there weekly, and Castellano taught young Thomas a few weeks back. How many donuts in your bag, Mr. Castellano? 5. And then I got home, putting all my groceries away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I gotta go, oh goody, I just ripped off Wegmans for one donut. It's not how it is in a Castellano household. You know what? Castellano may have kicked his heels in the past, but not now. I said, Thomas, I told the lady 5. Next time we go there, make sure I remember to tell her because we owe for one donut. We went. Wegmans did everything they can not to make me pay for the donut. They said it's all right. But you know what? I had to teach young Thomas a lesson. We paid for the donut. I talked her into it and saying, I'm trying to make a point here so my son knows nothing's for free. And you know what? When you lose your wallet, like I have many times in the past, it sucks when you can't find it. It sucks when you lose all the money and you lose all your charge cards. You know how nice it is? One day when I went to Arby's, and I searched for it for 2 days, and I go to Arby's, and they have my money bag there.
With the money still in there.
Yeah, all the charge cards, all my gift cards intact, the money's still in there. And the manager hid it behind the counter. And you know what? I didn't leave it at the counter. I left it at the table where anybody could have took it, a customer or somebody who worked there. You know how good that feels? So you know, you got to return the favor. When you say, oh, I lost my ID, I lost this, or I lost my purse, and you feel all sad and sulking and it's like the end of the world, think about it. When you find somebody else's thing, know how they're feeling. Go to the counter, hand it to the person. You'll feel good about it. You know what feels good, folks? I found $20 before, $50, but you know what? When I was on the receiving end, when I lost $50 or $100 blew out of my hand or something, I was sick. But you know how good it feels, how much you believe in the country or people, when somebody says, excuse me, sir, you dropped this 20. Excuse me, sir, store manager. So I found this $100 bill by the clothing dressing room. I don't know who it is, and you say, go to the store manager. Geez, I don't know. I might have left some money or something. Think, well, what was it? How much was it? $100. Oh yeah, some customer turned it in. You know how great that feels, folks. Care about one another. Let's start being a better country. And if you do something good, it washes off. You know what? That washes off. What do you call it there when you pass it on? I saw some movie there. It was good. They should have did a sequel to it. It makes you feel good. It makes me feel good. And you know what? When I teach my son something good, because I made so many mistakes in my life, if I could teach him something good, I feel a whole lot better. Folks, Rick Castellano, signing off from Rochester. Had a great time tonight. Make sure you watch the show 5 times a week, 2 times a night. You'll see me all the way to election time and hopefully more. You're watching the Rick Castellano show. And folks, I love Rochester. And for all you, wait a minute, wait. I can't talk too good. I love Rochester. But Mr. Governor of New York, Cuomo, got a 73 point approval rating. You want to build the biggest convention center in the world in New York City, but you want to give Rochester a couple of mere bags of shells? Number 16 in the state, that's the kind of money you want to give? Smoke them. You and your buddy Duffy that's triple dipping on his retirement money, I don't care about you. You want to build something? Build a convention center in Rochester. I don't want to give you a cent. You're watching the Rick Castellano show.
It's good.